Welcome back this Monday morning to video number 2. This is our palate cleanser, and we're going to cover what the royal family has been up to. So let's just jump in and get there, shall we? Let's go. We're going to start off with the Earthshot Prize from Prince William because some big name people have joined in. Actress Nina Dobrev, I hope I'm saying that. Heidi Klum. Winnie Harlow, the model and beauty entrepreneur. These are the people that are helping to push the Earthshot Prize even higher than it's already been. We already know that Billy Porter and Robert Irwin, and there's a bunch of other big name people. Now, for those who don't know, Miss Dobrev apparently was in a show called The Vampire Diaries. I have never seen that show, but she said, and I'm quoting, "As someone who cares deeply about the health of our oceans, I am inspired to see the Earthshot Prize focus on identifying solutions across Africa and around the world." I love that. Just in case you don't live in the earth and you haven't heard this, the Earthshot Prize, this is going to be the 4th prize award show. London was 2021, Boston 2022, Singapore 2023. And of course, this next one, the 4th one, will be in Africa for 2024. There's a huge lineup. It's going to be big, but then we knew it would be. William made up. All right, let's move on. Next up, Charles III and the House of Windsor has been put out. It is a special collector's edition, 132-page. They call it a bookazine, and it's just been added to the Majesty magazine series. Looks like it's a good read. I think I'm going to try to get one. All right, let's continue. Next up, the Duchess of Edinburgh on October 15th hand-delivered a letter of congratulations from King Charles to President Atski Selassie. And they discussed ways to help strengthen the UK's long-standing relationship with Ethiopia. Sticking with Secret Weapon Sophie, for those of you who don't know, the South of England Agricultural Society has now announced that she is going to be its new royal patron. I love that. We know that she regularly attends agricultural shows across the UK as patron of the Association of Shows and Agricultural Organizations. And so now she's going to do this too. I absolutely love it. All right, moving on. Next up, we have Princess Anne. I don't have pictures of the actual event for some reason, so I'm using this picture. She opened the General Assembly for the British Standards Institution annual meeting of the International Electrotechnical Commission at the Edinburgh International Conference Centre. That apparently happened on October 25th. All right, before we move on, I want to point something out. I found this, they're talking about the UK making reparations, and I think this speaks well because basically current UK citizens have helped pay for the end of slavery because the loan they took out wasn't paid off till 2015. I told you in Saturday's video for the royal family all the things the UK did to help stop slavery, and the UK has already apologized. Prince Albert already apologized. Let's return now. It was time for King Charles and Queen Camilla to finish up in Samoa and come home. A lot of the local people were standing around in the rain watching local villagers. There was a whole farewell ceremony, very colorful, very beautiful. The biggest problem was it was pouring rain. And when I say pouring, I don't know if the rain in Samoa is worse than usual, but man, I love the fact that they went all out for the king and the queen. I think that maybe I'm wrong, but I feel like the Samoan part of the trip went better than the Australian part of the trip. I'm not saying that the Australian part went bad. I'm just saying I feel like this did better. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Anyway, the rain that came down was apparently absolutely torrential. They were trying to brush the water from the carpet while they were waiting for King Charles and Queen Camilla to arrive. Then when they got there, they pulled out their umbrellas and they walked down this absolutely sodden red carpet to the area where those 2 chairs I just showed you a minute ago were waiting for them. Okay, I'm not going to try to pronounce it because I'll just make a fool of myself, but he was given yet another honorary title. That's the second one that they have received. They got up to the area, they sat down, they put up some really large golden thrones, and they listened to several elders welcome them. They watched, a lot of these villagers absolutely soaked, undertook another Ava ceremony, if you can imagine that, in the rain, and made that special drink with the roots of the Ava plant. Remember, we discussed all of that earlier, and that was brought to the king in a very polished coconut shell, and he drank it. Now, really quickly, I told you guys that it was raining. It was more than just a little rain, but that did not stop the festivities because there was a guy out there swinging like fire. I would have thought all that torrential rain would have put it out, but no. So there must have been some strong fire and other people out there waving flags. Whew. The event was going on. Something happened. I don't know what, but whatever it was, it made Camilla laugh. You don't see her laugh that often at events. I know she's been caught once or twice laughing, but something had to have really gotten to her because she's one of the most composed people I've ever seen. So she started laughing. Charles smiled at her. So then she decided to try to hide behind the fan. I don't know. I don't know what she was watching, but something made her laugh. Anyway, when all of this was over, it was time for them to leave. But first, of course, Charles gave a speech, as he always does. Then he went down the line, greeting more people as they were on their way to the airport. Now, the next thing happened that really made me a little sad. He said, "If I survive, I'll come back." Oh, that just broke my heart. The king did say that he will always remain devoted to this part of the world. And by the way, they're saying in Samoa that the rain is a blessing. And if that was the case, then that village was definitely blessed. Ugh, just that comment from him just literally broke my heart. And with that, they got on the plane and they headed off back to the UK, back to King's Cancer Treatments. All right, you guys, you know what to do. Hit the like and the subscribe button and the bell for all notifications. Then go down into the description box after you've left your comments, and you'll find the links to my Twitter, my Gettr, my Rumble, my email, my Patreon, which is currently paused, my Amazon wish list, and a physical address. For those of you who've donated to my coffee fund, thank you so much. And as always, you guys, have a great day.